Hey folks, this is a quick recording on how to solve the triangles shown here. I've had several students who've asked me this question, so I just wanted to run through really quickly with you. And the first thing that you need to do on this is you need to focus your mind to pay attention to only one triangle at a time. So what I would do is I would actually just take a Post-it note or something and I would cover up one of those triangles and only look at the one at the moment. You'll notice that this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. And so what we'll do is we'll focus only on the 30-degree angle for each of these. So let's go ahead and we'll find, hang on just a second. I erased a little bit too much there. All right, we'll focus on the 30 degrees and we'll find A first. So we'll notice that focusing on the 30-degree angle, if I use sine, that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse. And that's what I have there. I pulled up the unit circle here so that I could find the sine of 30. Remember, sine is your y value. So that's going to be a 1/2. So just simply substituted a half in for sine of 30. And then I need to solve for the A value. And so we'll multiply on both sides by 15. And so that'll be an A value of 15 over 2. All right, now let's do the exact same thing, only let's find the C value. So if I'm focused on 30, C is going to be adjacent over hypotenuse. So we want to use cosine here. So cosine of 30 is going to equal C over 15. Again, using my unit circle, the cosine at 30 is the long leg. So that's going to be root 3 over 2. Substitute it in. Multiply on both sides by 15. And you'll have 15 root 3 over 2 for the C value. All right, so that takes care of the two sides in the purple triangle. Now let's move over to the red triangle, and we'll want to totally ignore the purple triangle, except for that side A, and we found that side A was 15 over 2. All right, that's a 15 over 2. Sorry about my Wi-Fi's kind of going in and out there. 15 over 2. All right, so then in order to work on this one then, well, I chose to work through, to find side H first. So if I'm focused on the 60, H is the adjacent and my known side is that A value, which is 15 over 2. And so we're using tangent, so that's opposite over adjacent. Going to the unit circle, tangent of 60 is going to be opposite over adjacent, or y value over x value. So that's going to be root 3 over 2 over 1/2. And then plugging in the 15/2 for my a value. All right, so now let's just do a little bit of cleanup with this. What I did was I chose to do cross multiplying here. All right, so I did root 3 over 2 times h is equal to 15/2 times 1/2. There are other options that you could do there, but that was what I chose to do for cleanup. And then what I did was I'm going to multiply on both sides by the reciprocal of root 3 over 2. So that's showing you that there in green, multiplying by the reciprocal. And now let's just clean everything up. We understand that my 2's and my root 3's are going to cancel each other out. And then over on the right side, a pair of 2's will cancel each other out. So we'll have h is equal to a 15 on top and a 2 root 3 on bottom. We'll rationalize the denominator, get 15 root 3 over 6, and then we'll reduce 15 over 6 to 5/2. So we'll have 5 root 3 over 2 for the h value. All right, doing the same thing, only now let's pay attention to these two sides. So focusing on the 60, that's going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So we'll use our sine value. So sine of 60 will be my a value over my m value. Sine of 60, again, using this same triangle, I'm sorry, not triangle, but unit circle here. My sine is going to be the long one, so that's root 3 over 2. So we'll substitute root 3 over 2 for sine of 60. And then we will cross multiply again. Actually, it looks like what I did was just simply multiplied by m on both sides. When I multiply by m on both sides, the m on top and the m on bottom will cancel each other out. So, and again, there's several different mathematical methods you could do to move that m over. So then we'll once again multiply by the reciprocal of root 3 over 2. And then that allows 2's and root 3's to cancel over here. On the right side, a pair of 2's can cancel. So then that'll give me a 15 over root 3. And then we'll rationalize the denominator, and 15 over 3 on the outside will reduce to a 5. So my m value then is the square root of 3. And then if I go back and uncover that, sorry about that. Oh, it's not wanting to work with me here. There we go. Uncover that original triangle. That takes care of solving for all of the sides of my triangle.